Hey everyone, it's the final weekend of November 2021. I have a couple of antlerless deer tags, I have a moose bull tag. I'm hoping to have some late season luck. Stick around on this outdoor adventure. Hi, my name is Dan and welcome to DC Outdoors. If this is your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, well, please get started by clicking the subscribe and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Well, let's get on with this week's adventure. I woke up around 5 a.m. to make the 2-hour drive to one of my favorite hunting spots. By 8 a.m., I'm set up along a gas line at first light. This intersects an open field and runs behind another field area where deer are often seen feeding. I'm hoping to see a dry doe make its way out to food. I can hear birds chirping and squirrels scurrying. I watch and reflect on my 2021 hunting season. After spending some time on the gas line, I make my way over to my ladder stand. I stop along the way to watch for moving game. Nothing is on the move. The area around my stand shows evidence of deer activity over the recent days. I see tracks, droppings, and these two beds just feet away from my stand. I head back to my blind and I pack it up. On the way, I also took down my trail cameras. I then made my way to a different area to scout for a camping spot and a location for tomorrow's hunt. During my drive, I'm lucky enough to see this cow and calf moose out enjoying the midday sun. Alright, well it's 2:36. I took a little break there in the afternoon to do a bit of driving around, check out a few spots, but I decided to come back to where I was in the morning. Like I said, I got about 2 hours to go, so I think I'm going to hang tight here. It's pretty warm out, maybe just a few degrees below freezing, so should be pretty easy to hang here tonight. Just hope that something comes out here on this gas line. During the final moments of legal shooting light, I heard some crunching to my right, but nothing would reveal itself before the end of the evening hunt. Wow, this is good. It's literally canned chicken fried rice that I got at the dollar store. And I added 2 fried eggs to it, some extra soy sauce and hot sauce. Oh my god, it's so good. Next time, maybe add a little bit of frozen like peas and carrots. Or some grouse. Oh my god, that would be delicious. I'm gonna chill here for a bit, finish my supper, have a beer, and I'll check in with you later. funny. It's 8:30. I thought about going to bed about an hour ago. But then I looked, and since hunting doesn't start till 8, I couldn't in good faith go to bed and shoot for 11 or 12 hours of sleep. That just seems crazy to me. So yeah, like I said, just been having a fire, hanging out. Thinking a bit about the season and about the hunting year. It was a fun season, man. I did a lot of camping, which was awesome. It was fun to be able to, get out here and do some tent camping, spend some time in the ice fishing tent. It was great. Got to come out on a couple trips with my son, a few solo trips. I even went on one where we went to Cross Lake and camped with some friends, and then I just went out hunting in the mornings. It was fun, man. This was a really good season. It's supposed to rain, sleet mix from like 3 a.m. until like maybe 9 or so tomorrow. So I came to a different area today. I'm actually near to the area that I got my buck a few weeks ago. I wanted to camp out here just so I could avoid the highway, so in case it does freezing rain, I just didn't want to have to drive highway. So it's a good camp spot because I'm just a few minutes away from where I can go hunting. To be honest, I can probably almost just walk from here to go hunting, which is great. So I'll give it a shot tomorrow, at least for a few hours. And I'm thinking that if the hunting is slow, I registered for a firewood permit, so I'll probably try to take some firewood home with me. So either way, I'm not planning on going home skunked. It was pretty funny because the first time that I found this area, I did a night in my truck. So at that point, I did a night in the Ram. And tonight, my last night of the hunting season, I'll be doing a night in the Sierra. It's only like -2 out right now, so it's super warm, so I think it's only going to get to -4 overnight. So I'm not too worried about sleeping in the truck. Anyways, like I said, I'm just sipping on a beer and watching the fire for a bit. But, I think I'll take a minute here too just to thank you all. Really I get a lot of joy out of having this channel. It's been a really great challenge for myself, try to force myself to get out here. But I really look forward to all the comments that you guys share. You really encourage me, which is awesome. And it's been fun following a lot of your channels as well. It's really nice to be able to share this YouTube community together. I really appreciate everyone's support. And like I said, if you've watched it this far, thank you so much. It means the world to me. Thanks. Alright, well, as you can see, I am snuggled into bed. I am rocking and rolling with the sleeping bag back here in the back bench seat. Like I said before, I'm not too worried about tonight. I think it's only going to get to like maybe -4 or so. So I can fire up the truck if I need to stay warm, but I don't think I will. Not in the sleeping bag that I'm sleeping in and not being in here. Earlier in the year, I slept in the truck on a scouting trip, and I'll link that video up above right now. But that one was brutal because it was so hot, but I couldn't unzip the windows or roll down the windows because it would let a ton of mosquitoes in. And then when I woke up in the morning, it was really, really, really humid in here. So what I'm trying today is this damp trap. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Damp trap. I got this at Canadian Tire, but I've seen them at the dollar store as well. But what they are is like, it's kind of like those little silica gels, right? And it absorbs moisture from the air. So I'm hoping that tonight, if I'm breathing in here, I'm hoping that the damp traps do absorb some of that humidity that I am exhaling. So we'll give that a go. I used it in the ice tent too, and didn't really make a huge difference here in November because the humidity just sort of froze, right? But I will have to try it again in the early season if I'm using the ice tent, because humidity was definitely an enemy then. But anyway, I'm rambling a little bit, so I think I'm going to head to bed. I will check in with you in the morning. Good night. All right, good morning, everybody. It is about 10 to 8, which is about 10 minutes to hunting time. It's my last day hunting for this 2021 season. I slept last night in the bench seat here in the truck. It wasn't a great sleep. I woke up a lot. I wasn't cold, but I couldn't really stretch out fully, so I either had to curl my legs or kind of twist my neck in order to get comfortable. So it just wasn't a great sleep, but it was warm and it's convenient. It is what it is. The damp trap thing didn't work too well. It was still pretty humid here in the truck. A lot of condensation on the glass. Anyways, as you can see, I'm all dressed up for the day. Got my coffee ready to go. I just had my cream oatmeal cookie, and I'm ready to rock and roll. So let's get out in the field and see if we can make ourselves a little bit of good luck today. I make my way along some quad trails, stopping intermittently, waiting at possible ambush locations. It's another beautiful November morning. The freezing rain, though, was underwhelming, with only a few mid-morning sprinkles. Despite seeing deer tracks, scat, and this tiny antler rub, I don't see any animals. The woods are quiet as I enjoy this coffee and again reflect on the season that was. Alright, well, as you can see, I am back in the truck. It was a pretty slow morning. I kind of spent the first few hours of the day sort of hiking along some trails. Hike in for 15-20 minutes, stop for half an hour, kind of rinse and repeat, but I didn't see anything. I saw quite a lot of tracks, but nothing in them. But you know me, I'm a sucker for punishment, so after I got back here a few minutes ago, I decided to take the chainsaw out and my sled and take a few sleds of firewood home with me. Here in Alberta, you can actually go online, you can print off a permit, and that lets you take home personal use firewood or even Christmas trees, I guess, if you want to. But since I was up here, I decided I'm not going home empty-handed, so I decided to fill that firewood permit. So have a few sleds of firewood with me, which like I said, will keep us warm here over the holiday season. But yeah, again, I really appreciate you watching, and if this was your first time here, I really would appreciate if you hit that subscribe and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. And until next time, we'll see you outdoors.